Seaport Village, of course, was a major attraction for this area, the bay. And when I was little, not too much existed in bayfront activities. This land was all dredged from the bayside in order to have this land available for a park. Seaport Village was the nucleus of what's happening here. We did the landscaping for Seaport Village as well, and we tried to spill a lot of the landscaping ideas into the park. We are in the area of Seaport Village and in Embarcadero Park north. There's two islands, one to the south and one to the north. The one that we're standing on is the one on the north, and it was mainly designed for pedestrian walkways, shelters, sitting and walking next to the bay, and having plenty of picnic facilities. North Embarcadero was one huge area of turf with a path all the way around, but it was designed to be used for major activities like the bands that play in the evenings and for large picnics. We're pretty much an extension of the Seaport Village complex. There you get the food, you get the candies, and you walk on take off on the walk and do a leisurely walk clear to the end of the pier if you'd like. But what it was just a big area of sand from one end of the park to the other. And what we tried to do is sculpture the land so that it was not flat but rolling, and they want to call it the Yamada bumps, okay, but it was more gentle in the way it swayed from one to the other. So I think it's heavily used. The trees that were selected are pretty hardy. They've taken when you put anything next to the bay, you're going to get a lot of damage, a lot of poor growth. But in general, as you look around, most of the trees have survived. The selection was correct, and you don't see a lot of shrubbery. In fact, a lot of that had to do with the police effort. They didn't mind the mounds being, but they couldn't be too high that they couldn't see over as they were patrolling the area. So the mounds aren't super high, they're nice and easy rolling. And there's not a lot of shrubs related to the mounds, so that they could also see over and police the area. So there were some restrictions that did hold us back from really getting carried away with the mounding, because you could create some really interesting areas with it. But the police are very, very severe about that item. They love the idea of the mounds, but not any higher than 3 feet high. It's a wide open park. It was intended to be wide open, and I think the children enjoyed being this way.